Hello everybody, my name is Shannon Clements. Some call me the Nomadic Author, others call me Mental. Why? Because I like to think a lot. Now, today what I was thinking about is the fact that I was going through my book, my license, my permits book, and I noticed, I got them sitting up now, you know what I'm saying, because I had to go through the ones and find out which ones I actually needed to get replaced. And it was a good thing I just came from the main headquarters and got that taken care of. Cause when I went through the book, man, I'm telling you, I was going through it one day when I was just happened to be off for a couple of days. It was a bad week. And so I said, you know what? Let me go through my book. I haven't went through it. This is New Year. This is 2019. I haven't checked out my book yet. So I went through my permits book and everything, and noticed that something wasn't right. I said, all right. I went through the book. I was like, okay, that's one. That, because they gotta give you a table of contents and everything. It tells you the date, expiration date, you know what I'm saying, and everything. Say this is annual every year and all this other stuff, and continuous, or meaning that it doesn't need to be replaced. You can stay as is, but it gives you the dates and they give you the page number. And so I went page by page, and I noticed, like, some of them that I changed over. Some of them that I changed over was actually still good, but their time is expiring. Like my registration cab card for this truck expires the next month. I didn't get it that one changed. I went in and set out, because at first they had sent the message over to PeopleNet talking about get your new IFTA sticker. So I said, all right, I can go get it. I stopped in there. So I stopped in there, went all the way. Went upstairs, got the IFTA sticker. There, came down, and that's when I looked up the book. I said, wait a minute, let me go through this book and check and see if any of these was coming out, because I remember that I had one or two of them came expired or was coming up. And I said, I checked the India and the registration card. As you can see, that's March. It's from October to March. So that means I got to get that one taken care of. And that by next month means I got to go back to one of the offices and get the printed out and put it in there. So all they do is just print out the actual licenses and everything. They give it to you, all but several ones. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them you got to actually have the actual hard copy card in there in order for it to be legal. If you don't have that hard copy, like this right here is a hard copy, and in order for I had, this was actually one of the no, it was the license before that, it got expired. But when I went through the book, I found out that I had over 9 licenses that had already expired. 9 of them. And I'm like, I've been going through these states all this time on expired licenses and everything. You know, I could have got fined and all the other stuff too, and put out of service possibly. So I said, you know what? I'm so glad I went and checked my book. So I walked my ass all the way back up, back across the parking lot, went through the gate, went all the way into all the way through the other parking lot, went into the building, caught the elevator and walked all the way through the building, you know what I'm saying? And talked to the lady. I get handed in my book. I said, I need all these licenses fixed up, because it doesn't make no sense, you know what I'm saying, to be riding around like that, because really you're literally illegal if your license is expired. And sometimes it slips your mind. I understand, because once you get to rolling on this road, man, this is basically all you do while you're out here. You drive, you make the delivery, you find somewhere to park, and you take your ass to sleep. or you take your ass in there to go to jump in the shower and then you go to sleep, or you go to sleep, wake up and go take a shower, or during one of your next loads, you find somewhere to stop and be able to park, because you gotta have parking. See, like during the day, these are what you call reserve parking. You gotta pay for those. I'm in what is called a free parking. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a parking spot right next to me. So somebody can park right there. I'm here at a TA. And these parking spots can cost you anywhere from $18 to $25, you know, depending on where you at. I know the TA in Vegas charges you something like 18 bucks. I tried to use my points and everything to take square that away. They say you can't use your points, you got to pay straight cash or use a card. I said, all right. I went on ahead and paid for it out of pocket. So, but that's all right, because I can write it off of my taxes. That's a business expense. But when I look at this permit book, I went through. I said, nine. Shh. Let me get myself up there and get these taken care of. So what she went on ahead and just stuck them in there, and then what I found out is that so a lot of these was like front to back already, and so all she did was stuck in the other ones, you know what I'm saying, to make it legal, and it just covered up the old one, you know what I'm saying, because taking the other one out, you had to print out two, and that's just basically wasting paper. Where she's just doing to just shove that in there and got it out the way. Like, see, I'm about to show you what I'm talking about. Like this one right here. My hazardous material transportation license. The expiration date on this old one was 11/30/2018. This is one of the ones I just got replaced. This one is on for 2019. And from basically what I wanted to show you is, because just like this one right here, for my cab, my international fuel tax agreement, my IFTA license and the sticker, you know what I'm saying? This one had expired December 31st, 2018, and this one is good to the 2019. All they do is print it out off the computer. But by it having that AVIR on there, you know what I'm saying? Because this is where the spot allocated for my annual vehicle inspection report. That's what AVIR stand for. Annual vehicle inspection report. That's what I was supposed to put that there. I got it in my briefcase around here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that taken care of today too. But for right now, I just wanted to show you how they had things posted front to back, like on this one right here that has some material that I showed you. See, when you flip it over, it got the same thing, you know what I'm saying, non-expiring motor carrier permit. You know, so why reprint that one out when you just put that one on there? You know what I'm saying, even though she could have did it front and back, but she didn't. She just threw the new one in there and let it go at that. She just threw the new one in there and let it go at that. So I'm just glad I went on and got it taken care of, and I just wanted to show you that, you know what I'm saying, because if you don't, you can get fined. How much the fines are, I don't know, and I'm not really trying to find out. But I wanted to make that known to you, to go ahead and go through your permits book. I made a video earlier about it, you know what I'm saying, when I first got this truck, talking about going through your vehicle permits book and make sure everything was good. But now I wanted to show you exactly what could have happened and everything after you went through a period of time. I've been on this truck for like almost 4 months now, maybe 5. This is February, August, October, November, December, January. 6 months, a half a year. So now that's what I'm looking at right here, and I'm saying all of this right here should have been changed come January, but you know, I didn't go through it. I was running. I was on the road, man. I was on that grind, on that hustle. So that's how it was. And when you get busy, you tend to forget some of these things, you know. So I'm glad I caught it when I did. I wanted to show you because there was a lot of them. You think I'm joking? There's a bunch of them. I got them all sticking up. Can you see how they sticking up? All the ones that's sticking up like that, those are the ones where that was actually expired. I pushed a couple of them down already, you know. But I wanted to also show you that if you don't, it tells you. Like on this West Virginia alcohol, it say, you see at the top, you say must attach hard copy to permit here to be valid. I got the hard copy now. That's due on December 31st this year, 2019. But as you can see from the old one, it tells you must attach hard copy permit here to be valid. But they gave me a printout. That's all they gave me was a printout, and that's not a hard copy. So therefore, I was riding invalid on that for a while. They never gave me the actual hard copy, but they gave me the hard copy now. So I go ahead and get that taken care of. So I go ahead and push all the rest of these down and get it straightened up. I'm glad I was able to catch it, and I just wanted to show you the importance of going through your permit book, because you'll never know how many licenses can expire on you during the time while you're on that truck. And if you get caught, it can tap your wallet. The company is not going to pay for it. That was your responsibility. All right, take care.